Hi everyone, my name is Freya. I'm 25 years old and I came to UCL originally in 2018 when I started my undergrad here. I studied history, politics, and economics. I then did my master's at UCL as well. I studied Russian and post-Soviet politics, and now I'm studying my PhD here and I'm in the second year of that. So I've been at UCL for 7 years total. There's a lot of reasons why I chose to come to UCL and ultimately chose to stay at UCL. The first one was the opportunities that London provides. So London is a really big city. I grew up in central Massachusetts, suburbia. I'd never lived in a big city before, and the opportunity to come to London and to take advantage of all of those opportunities was really attractive. One of the reasons I decided to study in the UK is because of the structure of the education system. Typically in the US, the undergraduate programs are 4 years, whereas in the UK, many undergraduate programs are 3 years. It doesn't mean it's any less of a degree, it's still the same degree, but we tend to specialize on our subjects a little bit quicker and our degrees can be a little bit more intense, which it can be a really attractive option and something I really wanted to do. The difference is in the US, you apply to the university and maybe later at your college studies you declare a major that you want to focus on. Here in the UK, you apply from the onset what you want to do. So you do an application to study politics at UCL, you come and you do politics, which means you get to be fully immersed in your subject from day one. You specialize quicker and you can really enjoy that. So if you know what you really want to do and you just want to get on and do it, the UK is a really great place for you. One of the other reasons I chose to come to UCL is the diversity of the student body. At UCL, about 50% of our students, so about 25,000 of our 51,000 total, are international students. That is so exciting. The opportunity to come and study here, especially for me, I do politics and international relations, and the opportunity to study that alongside classmates from all over the world really enriches my study and is why I've stayed here as long as I have. Because we have a lot of international students at UCL, we also have international support services. So the university is accustomed to having many students here from abroad, so they know how to support them. We have an international students officer at the union. We also have a visa team here. We have fees and funding services, all the things that our international students would need to be successful here on campus. Another reason I came to the UK is because at what other time in my life might I have the opportunity to move abroad for 3 or 4 years? It's such an exciting time in your life where you are presented with this opportunity to do something different. I love Boston, and I know that one day I will probably return to Boston and I can always go home, but now is the chance for me to try something new and to go abroad and take advantage of this moment. It can also be a really attractive option for you when you apply for jobs. The fact that you've been abroad, you've studied here for 3 or 4 years, you've had a very different experience, and then you go back to the US and you're applying for jobs, this makes you a little bit different than some of your counterparts. It makes you stand out that you have this international perspective, this international experience that can make you really attractive to employers. One of the reasons I chose to come to UCL and have stayed here is because of our research. UCL is a research powerhouse. We are ranked very highly for our research and our impact that our research has. For me, I was always interested in doing research, and one of the things you need to do good research is resources. Here at UCL, we have 17 libraries, we have a host of different museums, exhibitions, all of this right at your fingertips that you can take advantage of. So staying at UCL meant that I could do the research that I was really passionate about because I had the resources, but I also had the support from the professors. We have a huge university with so many people here, including staff, that we have staff from so many different fields. So pretty much any research interest that you might have, we have people here that can support those. So I was able to do the research I wanted to do, and I always felt well supported in that process. Moving to London was quite overwhelming at first, but in all the best ways. I'm from suburban Massachusetts, so I'd never lived in a city before, and moving to London was just wild, but I loved it. And I learned so much from it. So being in a big city, I had to learn how to use the transport system and find my way around, and where was I gonna go to the supermarket, and everything was new but exciting, and I learned so much about myself as a person. I learned how to take care of myself, I learned how to balance my time, and now I feel if I can move to London and I can figure my way around the transport system, I can quite literally do anything. So much coming to London has really empowered me and made me feel more confident in myself, and I feel like now I can do anything. Coming to the UK is very much a journey of self-discovery as well. There's so much you can learn professionally and academically here at UCL, but so much you can also learn about you as a person, and you can grow. When I live in London, I feel that every day I am growing. It's an environment that really challenges you in all good ways. So it's very nice to feel that every day I'm still growing, and this is why I've been here so long, because there's still more to learn, there's still more to take advantage of, there's still more that you can do, and it's just, you never want to leave. One of the big things that struck me when I came to the UK is the difference in teaching. In the UK, the degrees are a lot more independent in that the time is very much your own. So you might not be in the classroom 9 to 5 every single day, but you're still spending a full-time degree, about 40 hours on your degree each week. But how you spend that time is more up to you, about how you go in the library and explore your interests. But then it means you need sometimes a little bit more kind of self-discipline to make sure you're staying on track with everything, but it also gives you space to explore your own interests more and to really make your education your own. So you have a curriculum to guide you, but then all of that space of which you can explore, and you really get to know more about yourself and what you're interested in. Something I would recommend for all the applicants is to take advantage of all the things we have online. So the UCL accommodation website has online tours that you can do of our accommodation facilities. You can also get in touch with admissions officers over email. If you can't join us in London to come visit our campus before we apply, we absolutely understand. So do take advantage of those online tools. When you come study in London, it's like London is your campus. There are so many opportunities that you can take advantage of here at UCL, but also in the wider London community. There's other universities in the area, there are jobs and industries here where you could do placements or internships or summer opportunities. We're also not too far from the European continent, the mainland, so you can go and travel. You can go and take internships or opportunities in other countries. The US is quite far from things. You have to take a really long flight, but from London you can fly pretty much all over Europe quite quickly, and that's an opportunity to also experience other things. So, you might be feeling a little overwhelmed when you hear that UCL has 51,000 students. How am I going to make friends? Where am I going to find my place and all that? Well, UCL is structured really nicely. We have many layers in the sense that you have the university as a whole, but then you also have 11 broad faculties. So this is the Faculty of Arts and Humanities. But within that faculty, you also have different departments. So I'm in the Department of School of Slavonic and East European Studies. And then within that department, you have all the different courses that are optioned, all the different degrees. So you get to also meet your course mates. So you have friends at the course level, departmental level, faculty level, and across the whole university. So very much you can find your home here. I found my home in a really big campus. What do I love about UCL? Kind of everything, to be honest. I love the people. I mean, I could go on about the people. The people is what makes UCL for me. The staff, the students, everybody I come in contact with, people want to be here. They're enthusiastic to learn, and just being part of this community it's wonderful. I love the resources that we have here. I think I talked about them already, but research is really important to me, and that's what's also really important to UCL. So my interests align nicely with the university's interests, and because research is a big thing, we have a lot of resources. I love all the events. There's always something going on here through the Students' Union or through the department or the faculty, like educational events, but also extracurriculars. There's literally always something happening. I love the campus. I love the main building. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love that we have a campus. A lot of universities in London are kind of dispersed across the city. We actually have a campus, a part of Bloomsbury that we can call ours. We have our gates, our main gates that you have to enter, so you actually enter onto our campus, you walk around, you see people that you know, so having actually that campus, but still being in a city, you get the best of both worlds. My final message to you is just keep studying hard, and I wish you all the best of luck.